Hi there, my name is Karl from Buzz Website Design, and I want to share our experiences of having worked with Ian Clark of Workforce Solutions, where he last month did the mindsonar assessment tool and thinking styles tool for our whole business. Now, there's 4 people in our business. I own the business. We've got 2 programmers, one of whom doubles as a project manager, and we also have a graphic designer who also doubles as a project liaison person as well. Now, one of the things I have to admit that I was just a wee bit, I would say sceptical, but probably a little bit sceptical about how this could possibly help us to work. But I knew that it probably could be useful if it could just help us to be that little bit more effective together as a team. So we all did the assessment online in the context of working within Buzz Website Design, and Ian then fed the results back to us and then came down and did a session in the office working with us to examine our thinking styles and how one another relates to what we consciously and subconsciously think of and how we process what we do within the business. Now, I have to admit, I had no idea what to expect. I simply didn't know how this was going to work, or even if it was going to work, or even if it was going to tell us anything useful. But here's what I found. First of all, it was a wonderful training session. There were so many light bulb moments about us as individuals, how we think, what the things that we know we're good at, the thinking styles that we have. And the first thing that struck me is that I shouldn't be working on certain things with our business. I should be delegating some tasks because they aren't strengths with respect to my thinking styles. So it's helped me as a business owner and team leader to think more about delegation, think more about what I should and shouldn't be focusing on within the business. It's also helped us in recognizing our individual communication styles, and to be honest, that was a bit of an eye-opener for us all, I think. None of us were quite expecting this, but it's enabled us to work out how we communicate, how often we communicate, and to what level of detail we need to communicate with various members of the team to make sure that things get done. It's also prodded us to examine how we look at how we in ourselves contribute within the business, how we run our own workloads within the business, and at what point we should be communicating with the team to get input, ask for help, etc. So it's enabling us to refine and improve our project management, working together as a team and also working with clients. Overall, it's enabled us to think more fully about working together as a team within the context of the business. It's enabled us to look at some of our own strengths and weaknesses and then look at one another to see how we can help and support each other to make things better. And I think, and it's early days now, we're only a few weeks later, I believe it's given us a greater confidence as a team to go ahead and grow the business, strengthen our business, but also strengthen the team as well. Now, I'm absolutely certain that this, all of this information and stuff that we've learned and the stuff that we've implemented and changed as a result is going to have a massive, long-term, positive impact on our business. So, if you're in any way thinking about the mindsonar thinking styles and thinking assessment tool, I would urge you to take it on board. It's brilliant, and as much as anything else, when Ian came down here into the office, we had a really good time, but there were so many light bulb moments. Oh my goodness, I didn't think that way. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise that was how you were thinking, and oh my goodness, I didn't realise that way I was communicating wasn't quite right to make sure that you understood what was needed, and all sorts of bits and pieces like that. It was brilliant, such good fun. So I really want to say thank you, Ian, for introducing this to us. Thank you for taking us through the process, and above all, thank you for giving us greater insight into what we do to enable us to make the business better.